everyone, it's Wednesday morning. It is 6:30 and we are off for a walk in the park. I still feel half asleep actually, so hopefully this is going to wake us up. It's quite cloudy out at the minute and I think it's supposed to be, well, the car says 10 degrees, but it's supposed to be going to get out sunny this afternoon and a little bit warmer. So I'm looking forward to a walk in the park.
Big white one on this side.
It's now 25 to 8. I'm back in the house. I'm just about to have me cup of coffee and me toast, which I'm looking forward to. I definitely feel awake now. We did, I think it was nearly 3,800 steps in the park. And I think there's about 2,000 steps to a mile. So that's almost 2 mile. So yeah, I feel better for that. I always feel better when I've had me walk in the park. Just the activity of walking and hearing the birds and looking at the trees and the flowers just makes you feel better, doesn't it? So I'm going to have my breakfast and I'll check in with you later. It's now 9 o'clock. I've just been in the shower, washed my hair. I haven't put any makeup on yet because I'm very hot. So I'm going to wait until I've cooled down a little bit. Then I think I'll put a little bit of makeup on. I'll just show you what I'm wearing today. So I've just got on my Yours denim shorts that I did send back and get a larger size. So these are the shorts in a size 22, which are a lot more comfortable. And I've just got my Vivea beige shoes on that I've had for a couple of years now, and this green t-shirt with the little, not sure what that is, it's one of those, I think we would have called it a clock that you blow and all the bits come off. I'm not sure where this came from. I think I got this from Amazon about 5 years ago, and I haven't really worn it that often, but yeah, I've decided I quite like it now. So just out of interest, if you're going to be in the house all day, what do you wear on your feet? Do you wear slippers? Do you wear flat shoes? Do you wear bare feet? Personally, I don't like bare feet, even in the house, on me. And being diabetic, you're not actually supposed to walk around with bare feet, just in case you stand on something and you haven't known you've stood on something and get an infection. So that's not why I don't like bare feet. I just don't like me bare feet. So I usually wear slippers, but it is a little bit hot today, like I said, and I don't have really summer slippers, so the flat shoes. So let us know in the comments below what you wear around the house if you're not going out. I also bought this leave-in conditioner, Tropical Essence leave-in conditioner from Lacura Aldi a couple of days ago, and I've just tried it, and it says sweet vanilla, salted caramel fragrance. It does smell very nice. Lightweight, hydrating and detangling hair spritz with heat and UV protectants. It's like a fine spray when you spray it. My hair does feel quite nice. I don't know if I put a little bit too much on it because I couldn't see how much it was spraying out. But yeah, so far so good. I quite like that, and it was only $2.99, so worth a try. I'm now going to, I'm going to do a video this morning for the book channel. So I need to do a little bit of research for that and plan out what I'm going to say. So I'm going to do that this morning and I'll come back to you. I forgot to mention, so I'll just let you know before I actually start work. I mentioned that Warren was going for his 6-month follow-up, which had been brought forward a month because of the pains he was getting in the lung infection. So we went to see the consultant on Monday just gone, and brilliant news, he is still in complete remission. Now, when we went in January and the consultant said he was in remission, he didn't actually, he said, I don't like to say the word remission, but I said, is he in remission? And he said yes. But this time when we went, he actually said he is in complete remission. So that was just the best news we could have got. So that felt like a weight off our shoulders. He still has to have the 2 monthly rituximab maintenance jabs, but he doesn't have to have another follow-up with the consultant until probably December now, 6 months time. And the consultant did actually say he spends a lot of his time with patients reassuring them that not every single thing they get, every pain they get, is going to be the lymphoma coming back. So that kind of, we knew that, but it was just nice to hear him say it. Little Milo, my office cat, having a nice little nap. It's now 11:10. I've filmed my book video, I've edited it, and it's uploading at the moment, so that's good. I'm happy with my progress this morning. I've just made myself a cup of peppermint tea. I feel like I'm drinking too much coffee at the moment, so I'm trying to cut back a little bit, and I'm having a cup of peppermint tea. I've been watching the Interior Design Masters with Alan Carr. I can't remember the woman's name. I quite enjoy it. Warren doesn't like it very much. He kind of gets quite irritated when he's watching it because he is a painter and decorator. He's saying how can they possibly do these things in 2 days? Look at the mess they're making. It can't possibly be done properly. So yeah, it does irritate him. The one we watched last night was the one where they were doing the hospitality boxes for the rugby ground. And I didn't agree with the ones the judges liked. I liked the one, I can't remember the guy's name, he's got a beard. He had like a roundish kind of curved bar with brown tiles on, and like a pew at the back. than the tables and the chairs, so they looked like there was more room, and there was like a sideboard to put the buffet on. I really liked that. I don't know whether if you go to a rugby match, you would want the hospitality box to be rugby themed. Would you? I don't know. I don't watch rugby. I don't go to rugby matches. I don't go to hospitality boxes. But I didn't agree with the ones that I like the best. So I think there's a couple more episodes to watch. It's one of those programs you kind of watch and not really watch it. It's kind of on in the background. Yeah, I think interior design is very subjective, isn't it? You like what you like. You might not like somebody else's. So yeah, it is very subjective. So that's what I watched last night. I think I'm going to read a little bit of book at the moment. I'm reading a book called The Skeleton Key by Erin Kelly. Just started it. It seems quite good, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to have my cup of tea, read some book, and I'll be back later. It's now 6:15. I've just potted this afternoon, really. I didn't really do anything that was worthy of vlogging about. I've changed my t-shirt because I've been out and I didn't feel like the one I had on was ironed enough or clean enough to go out in, so I put this one on instead. So we just went to a couple of shops. We went to Asda and I bought a couple of things. I bought some solar lights for the garden. So these ones are Bee and Ladybird string solar lights. They're to go along the fence. When I've put them on, I will show you. And I got some 12 mushroom solar stake string lights. So they're on strings, but they've got little stakes to put them on. And I thought I'd put them along the bottom where we've got some plant pots. So I was quite chuffed with those. And then I saw these candles. I wasn't in the market for a candle, but they were only $2.79. So I thought I'm going to buy one. And this is the Pacific Wax Company. I don't know if I've ever had these before. And it's croissant and coffee. Now, I thought, right, I'm going to sniff this. And I thought it was just going to smell of coffee. But that actually smells like a croissant. I was quite surprised. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to burning that. Hopefully, it's got a decent throw on it. Warren also bought this cushion at TK Maxx. He's seen it and he says, I have to have this cushion. It's quite unusual. It's very tactile. But, yeah, that's now Warren's cushion. And we have also had Bookgate today. I ordered Warren back at the beginning of February. I ordered him the new Connor Golden book, Tyrant, because he collects them. He does read them, but he collects them. And he, if he can, he likes to get one that's signed, and he likes a first edition and a first print. That may sound strange to some people, but to Warren, that's not strange. So when it came today. It only was released today, but it came today, and he looked at it, and it is a first edition, but it's a third print, and he's not happy. He's rang Waterstones. He's been on to 3 different people at Waterstones, and they don't have any first prints. They only have first editions, third prints in all of the Waterstones stores, which I find really strange considering we ordered it back in February. So that's been 3 months and they've got no first prints and it's only come out today. Very strange. So he's not happy about that, but he's just going to have it, isn't he? But if you've got fibles like that, you'll know what it's like. So it's 20 to 7 now. I have myself an Aperol Spritz. I didn't actually have one the other day when I said I was going to, so I'm having one now. And we're going to watch a film on Apple TV called The Fountain of Youth. It looks quite fun. It looks a bit like Indiana Jones type of thing. So I'll let you know what that was like tomorrow. Well, that's a big fat fail already. I've just tried to put The Fountain of Youth on and it doesn't come on till Friday. So I guess we're not watching that tonight. I'll let you know tomorrow what I did watch. It's now Thursday. It is about 10 o'clock, I think. I've just got dressed. I've actually put some makeup on today. Last night we watched a Point Break, the original Point Break with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. Now I remember really enjoying this film when it first came out in 1991. It was still okay to watch, but not as good as I remembered it. But Patrick Swayze, Keanu Reeves, it's got to be a win, really. So yeah, we watched that. That was our Anything Can Happen Wednesday, because we don't normally watch films. I actually prefer TV series to films, but Warren wanted to watch Point Break, so we watched Point Break. So I'm just going to turn you around and show you what I'm wearing today. So I'm wearing my cropped jeans from Yours that I've had for a few years, again with the Vivea flats, which are really comfortable, and I'm wearing my green Grow Positive Thoughts t-shirt. So I thought I'd also put the green headband on with it. So that is today's outfit. I just wanted to show you something that I was recently sent, and this is a interactive companion cat. Now you may say, what on earth do you want that for? But apparently they're really good for people with dementia, Alzheimer's, autism, and some children. So I thought it would be a nice thing to show, and then I'm going to donate it to a worthy cause, like a care home or some charity that maybe wants to raise money with raffling it or something like that. I know Caroline, Mrs. M, showed one of these maybe a couple of years ago in a video. So if you saw that, I think this is the same kind of thing as she showed. So what does it do? Well, it turns on. I've already got it turned on, so it meows. When you stroke its head, it meows. You can't turn the sound down. I've got my cat Milo sitting down here, and she's not that bothered by it. Stroke its back, and it's got another kind of meow there. It also purrs. It is quite realistic. They're supposedly really good for stress and depression and calming you down. I know a real cat is, but sometimes, people aren't equipped to actually look after a real pet. So this is possibly the next best thing. He feels like a cat. The fur is soft. So yeah, you can turn the volume up and down with the little buttons underneath, and that's how he turns on and off as well, with this button here. And this piece of fur just clips over, and it's got a little press stud on it, so you can fix it down so it doesn't easily come off. He can also be voice interactive. So Percy, rise and shine. So he meows when you speak to him. Percy, are you okay? He's fine. So I'll just put him down on there, and I'll show you what he comes with. So he comes with the little instruction booklet to show you how to use them. He also comes with the he's sighing now that I've put him down because he's going to have a nap. It comes with the little charger cable, so he doesn't take batteries, you just charge him up. And he also comes with a comb, of all things, which is, Milo loves to be combed, so why shouldn't Percy be combed? He actually comes with a real pet comb, so you can give him a nice little brush there. Is that okay, Percy? I sound like a crazy person, but so yeah, the charger and the comb and the instruction booklet. As well as coming in black and white and calling him Percy, you can also get it in white with a little bit of ginger fur on him. You can also change his name with the controls inside, and it tells you how to do that in the instruction booklet. So if you don't want to call him Percy, then then you can't change his name. You can actually also hear Percy's heartbeat if you put your hand on him. I don't know if you can hear that, but you can hear and feel his heartbeat as well. But I've had him sitting on my landing for a couple of weeks now, and there's a couple of times I've kind of thought, oh, there's a cat on my landing, and actually thought he was quite real. I will put the link to Percy in the description box below, so if you want to know more about him, you can go over and have a look, and if you wanted to buy one for yourself, then you can do through that. So thank you to Chongker, who was the company who sent me it. Thank you to Chongker for actually sending me Percy. I think that's quite fascinating, and I will give that to a good cause. It's now 5 to 12. I've just been editing a video, so I've been quite productive this morning. I'm just stopping for a cup of coffee. I just wanted to show you this book I got out of the library. It is the Fast 800 recipe book. I know there's a couple of people in the comments have recommended this before, and I have listened to the Fast 800 audiobook by Michael Mosley, and I did enjoy that. I found that really interesting. If anybody doesn't know, it's a diet that's kind of was made for people with type 2 diabetes. It's a very low calorie diet based on quite low carb, and it's 800 calories a day. Now, I'm not going to follow that. I just don't think I could stick to 800 calories a day at the moment, but there are quite a lot of nice recipes in this book that I would like to try. So I thought I would get the book out of the library, because I saw it when I was in there. I mean, that pan-fried fish with lemon and parsley sounds lovely, and it's got all of the nutritional values along the top. So that one's got 368 calories, 33 grams of protein, and 0.5 grams of carbs, which is really good. I'm always... that one looks nice as well, actually, smoked haddock with lentils. If you've watched my channel before, you'll know I have a real struggle with my weight and food, and I haven't got a very healthy relationship with it. And I always find that because me and Warren don't really eat the same things very often, we just don't like the same kind of food. It means he's cooking for himself, and then I have to cook for myself, and I hate cooking. There are occasions where we both eat the same things, and Warren usually does the cooking because he thinks he's a better cook. So I just let him get on with it. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to find or make a list of maybe 10, 15 things that I could eat, recipes that I could have for me tea or me dinner, whatever you want to call it, lunches, breakfasts. So I don't have to think about what I'm going to cook. I don't particularly like cooking. So if I could have a list, a file of things that I would eat, it would make it so much easier for us. And I just think this book is a great start. I mean, crab, courgette and avocado salad sounds lovely, as does the edamame and tuna salad. There's just so many nice things in here. There is a lot of meat stuff in here as well, which I don't eat, but there's a lot of fish and salads. I mean, quinoa, broccoli and asparagus sounds really good. And I like the fact that they've got all the nutritional values. So I am going to try and make some of this stuff. I really am. And I will show you in a future video what recipes I've tried and which ones I've liked. Broccoli and blue cheese soup sounds really good. Don't very often make soups, but I do like soups. So I'm going to try some of them. And that is some easier breakfasty kind of options. Poached eggs with mushroom and spinach. I'm a bit funny with eggs as well, to be honest. If I have an egg and it's been a little bit runny, the white's a little bit runny, it puts me off eggs for weeks. So I never used to be such a fussy eater. I think it's developed later in life. banana and pecan muffins as well. So yeah, I'm going to try some recipes from this book, and I will let you know in future videos how I get on with that. Like I say, I'm not sticking to 800 calories a day. I just want to eat more healthier and not eat bowls of cereal for my tea. It's now 20 to 2. I've just been for a walk up to Aldi. I didn't get very much. I got the ingredients to make this salmon salad bowl, which sounds really nice. And I've had this kind of thing before, and it's just very tasty and quick to make. I've already got the salmon, so I just needed some of the other bits. I had to substitute a couple of things because Aldi didn't have sesame oil or sesame seeds. So I'm just going to have to use olive oil and sunflower seeds. But that'll have to do. They did have some nice garden bits in Aldi. These sun catchers look absolutely gorgeous. They are $6.99 each, and they're glass and just very, very pretty. I also liked these mosaic solar lights, stake lights. I thought they were really nice as well. I think they were $14.99, but they did look nice. And I also liked these solar kind of lantern vase things. They had them in a couple of different colours, a few different colours. There was blue, green and pink. And they also had like a coppery colour as well. I thought they were really pretty. I couldn't see a price on those. And I also liked the look of these little, I can't remember what they're called, planter trolley things. They're like a stand, so planter stand basically. They were very heavy planter stands with caster wheels on the bottom. So you can move them around if you've got a heavy planter on there. I thought they were really interesting. Also couldn't find a price for them. So if you're in the market for some garden stuff, then Aldi has some nice things in this week. Here's the little mushroom solar lights that I showed you yesterday. We've just staked them into the ground down here and put the little solar panel bit up there. I forgot to actually come out when it was dark last night to see if they were working, so I'll have to remember to do that tonight. And here's the other ones, the little ladybird and bee ones. We've just put them along the top of the fence above the baskets. The baskets are looking good. They've just been watered. Flowers are coming out. They just look so pretty, don't they? And they smell gorgeous. It's a shame we haven't got smell-o-vision. These little purple ones are cute. This one's looking very full. These ones are pretty. There's my little cat having a peep over the side. We bought some other plants to put in this bit. I think this one is new since you last seen it. This one here. And this one, which gets red flowers on it. This one's doing well. That's just so unusual. And then the trough. Everything's looking good. This little red one here. And then this other little trough. I like these ones. I think they look quite different. So yeah, all looking good. So it's now 20 to 6. I think I'm going to finish the video here. I've took my hairband off. The worst about wearing a hairband all day is when you take it off, your hair kind of stays where the hairband was. So it's a good job I'm not going anywhere. So I think tonight I'm going to read some of my book. Simon and Hayley are coming over, so they'll probably stay an hour. They probably won't be here until about after 7 sometime. And we started watching the documentary about Fred and Rose West on Netflix the other night. I think we watched one episode. I think there's 3 episodes of it, so might watch another episode of that. It's always weird when you watch documentaries about serial killers, because you think, how could people not know that they were, evil? But then I guess it's because they're evil that they look evil. But it's quite scary stuff to think that there's people could be living beside you that are like that. Very scary, but very interesting at the same time. So I'm going to finish the video there. I hope you found it interesting. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.